recitals.
That's it.
It's the time of the season.
Yeah. But the argument made is...
Can you take booze?
There are dance recitals where they serve booze in South Louisiana.
Isn't that the only way
That's
to
a
do
real
it?
thing. Like there's a cash bar. I'm not
money.
kidding. I'm not kidding. People are like, are you serious? South Louisiana.
It's South Louisiana. Like you can
Mardi
go
Gras.
almost anything, right?
Whatever. Cash
Welcome
bar
in,
for your
guys.
kids' dance recital.
I think that's just how you do it, right?
That's how you get through it. I know that.
Or like, do you pregame? Should you pregame? Because the postgame, it's kind of like you bring them flowers or whatever, and it's all about them. But I think beforehand needs to be about you.
There's 2 dance recitals, and there's an intermission in between them.
There's an intermission.
There's like a time in between.
Break. Everybody go booze back up.
There's a bar a block down the road.
Yeah, are you sprinting?
You're like, you can, if you don't mess around, you can get 2 beers in before the next one starts.
And then sprint back.
Yeah.
Just make sure you sit
Ask
in the
me
back.
how I know.
Sit in the back.
Ask me how I know.
Sit in the back. Welcome in, guys.
Welcome
How y'all
in.
doing?
Welcome in.
Stephen Targus joins us. He says it's raining. It is raining.
It's raining, rain.
We're going to try to get through this one without interruption of lightning or
This is true.
internet going out. So,
Hey, touch and go here, guys.
Yeah,
It's been weird all day.
we
Dixie.
need to get done with some reads. We got some great sponsors.
Dixie from Arizona. Rick from Tennessee is here.
Dude, they're starting to join in. I like it.
KJ from Oklahoma is here.
What?
Okay. All right, so Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Timney Triggers, the world's best triggers. I thought it was the world's finest triggers.
It is the world's finest triggers.
We just rewrote your slogan. You're welcome,
You're
Timney.
welcome.
And
I like this
GunDealio.
better. Like, let's just do that to all our
Coca-Cola, the best a man can get.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just
that's not
rewrite all of them.
how it works. Leupold, Performance Red Dots, Delta Point Pro, Delta Point Micro, machined and assembled in Oregon. Backed by Leupold's lifetime guarantee. Also, Delta Point Micro. Guys, if you're saying, well, I have a gun,
so
but it's
ugly.
not, it doesn't have the cut on the slide to put a red dot on it, guess what? Delta Point Micro for Glocks and M&Ps.
Yeah.
Slides right into the dovetail of your rear sight. It's pretty neat.
Super easy. Easy to install. It's durable.
It's neato. And it doesn't seem like it would work, but it does. Leupold.com is where you go to find out more about that. Ruger's Max 9 micro-size striker-fired 9mm pistol offers 12+1 capacity. Optics ready.
Optics ready.
3 different models. Ruger.com/Max9. Springfield Armory, the XDM Elite 4.5 OSP handgun in 10mm. Man, so many good 10mm guns out there. This is another one. 16+1 of 10. Dude.
That's nuts.
Optics cut, ready for your red dot. Springfield-armory.com. Sig Sauer also has a 10 called the X10.
Imagine that.
How about
So
that?
kind of a beefed up 320.
Yeah, it's a P320 X10. So I will say this. It's not necessarily just a P320 chambered in 10.
Right.
They did some changes to the grip module, some other things to really kind of make it work. Deeper undercut, extended beaver tail, aggressive stippling for the high grip to manage the recoil. And it's optics ready. Comes with 2 15-round mags, sigsauer.com. Timney Triggers, the Alpha Competition Series for Smith & Wesson M&Ps. 3-pound pull weight. Teflon nickel sear. Safety plunger virtually eliminates friction. Easy to install, no gunsmith needed. TimneyTriggers.com. And if you like to win free stuff. Wait, what? Oh, he's talking?
I like this. I like free stuff.
That's me. Guntalk.com/win to enter Guntalk's Range Day giveaway. Through June 30th, 2 grand prize winners will receive a Rock Island Armory TM22 or, and $200 of Norma USA's TAC-22 ammo. 3 additional winners get $200 of Norma USA's defensive ammunition. They've got their NXD and their MHP ammo, both really cool. And we got to shoot those recently. So enter now through June 30th at guntalk.com/win.
There's people on here commenting.
Thank you for
great.
commenting.
Thank you guys.
Andy in Minnesota.
That means that you guys are automatically entered to win each week's
How
giveaway.
it works.
So that's just how it works. So if you guys know Double Star Knives or doublestarusa.com, they sell all kinds of like AR components, everything like that. Well, they make knives too.
They do.
And their knives are great. Well, we were giving away one last week, and Bill Farmer off of Facebook, you win this cool little EDC knives. But you know what? It's no longer Double Star Knives.
They renamed it.
They renamed it to Outlier. So
I like that.
I like it.
Outlier.
It's very nice. I'm
Outlier knife.
Philo had a hand in that. But congratulations. On the schedule to give away this week are some beaver nuggets, some beaver twists. It's Beaver or Bucky's koozie.
It's so funny.
Chris Sereno picked all this stuff out.
So like you guys are sponsored by Bucky's. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're just hoping to be. That's all. We just figure we keep putting it out there. Come on, Bucky's, what's up?
Very cool Bucky shirt. So anyway, and a nice little tumbler. So anyway,
Bucky's tumbler.
Yeah, it's
you know
great.
what else? You know what else I like about Bucky's? They have Gadsden tumblers too.
Yes.
Come and take it.
Yeah, they do.
I like it.
That's cool. But we also have other stuff that you guys can go online and purchase from guntalk.com/shop. Do you want to show them?
Yes, we do.
Because it's very pertinent to what we're talking about today.
Standard capacity. That's all it says. Standard capacity with a little gun talk underneath it. So lets people know it's not high capacity, it's just standard capacity. What's high? What's low? Well, if you let them make the definitions of it.
That's it.
Because in some places, New York, 10 is the number. In some places, it's 7. Wait, is that New York? Sometimes in Denver, in Colorado, 15-round mags are the max.
Yes.
Unless you're in Boulder, and then it's less because Boulder is super liberal.
How crazy is that? You could go from outside, you could drive from Denver to Boulder and be breaking the law.
And you could just bring your carry gun on your vacation to Rocky Mountain High, and your carry gun has an extended bag and it holds 16. And then you're like, well, I have reciprocity, right? I'm good. Well, no, but your magazine's not good. The magazine's bad.
Right. It's hard to keep.
It's ridiculous.
That's why when you're traveling, you better pay attention.
Yeah.
You better pay attention. That's
Dixie, buy the shirt. Go to guntalk.com/shop.
We also have some kind of Top Gun. A Top Gun.
We do. Top Gun is in the news, in the conversation right now, and we have our version of a Top Gun shirt from Gun Talk.
It's pretty cool.
You should check that out. We have new stuff coming out. You can also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click on the merch. This isn't what we were going to talk about, but you can click on the merch and buy stuff right there. It's like click, click, done.
Hey, chair against the wall, all kinds of stuff like that.
All kinds of stuff. Ghost gun shirt, you can do that. Did Boulder identify as a California city?
Probably.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Anyway, there are lots been going on this week.
So here we are. Okay, so
we'll start out.
We'll start off here. Let's start off here.
So
a well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. How is that so confusing?
It seems pretty
I'm
clear.
not reading it again. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. So we need a well-regulated militia because that isn't, you're going to have that. That's necessary to have a free state, to be free.
Where does it talk about the hunting deer?
And also, you don't need more than one bullet to hunt deer. I never read that part.
I didn't read that.
That was an amendment? The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. It does not grant a right. It says you cannot infringe upon this right that already pre-existed the United States of America.
Boyd says he would be open to every live we do opening with that.
I know. We that's kind of stealing from Cam Edwards. Cam's an awesome
he
dude
does-
and a
he
pro.
does that.
He starts every show reading the Second Amendment. It's really simple, guys, and they're getting wrapped around the axle about what was it we were talking about? We were talking about the number of guns.
Yes.
Like, dude,
Doesn't
what does it matter? I can't
Doesn't
shoot
matter.
more than one gun at a time.
But I like guns.
You know, like why do you care?
Why do you have? Oh, here's the deal. Why do you have more than one set of underwear?
Why do you need?
Why do you need more than one set of underwear?
You wear it, you wash it. You wear it,
yeah.
you wash it.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
But I don't know.
And underwear is not protected in the Constitution.
No.
So, you know,
Yep.
neither are phones or cars or health care. None of that's in the Constitution, guys.
Yeah. It's shocking.
I'm just saying.
A lot of comments coming in.
So
Keep them coming.
You guys
They're
are
good.
part of this show. I'm so glad you're commenting. That's what this is all about. This is not us delivering the news to you or whatever. This is all of us having a conversation about this.
As it should be. Man.
YouTube is going nuts.
Yeah. Texas Huntsman, I can't do fascist book. YouTube is the only marginally better. And it's true, and they're suppressing speech on here, right? They're suppressing views and they're suppressing stuff. So the open conversation is great. Keep it rolling. So the House decided, and there were 8 Republicans that were basically turncoats, and they voted to pass through. What is it? I forget what it is. It's HR 4 something. House resolution. 4 something. But anyway, there's basically
didn't ask
kind of
me to
6,
vote on it.
No. There's like 6 sections, and they kind of pass this very quickly through because now strike while the iron's hot is kind of their thinking. While tragedy abounds, let's slide it in there and let's go for it. Which has been their MO constantly.
That's how they roll.
Even in the former president's administration, they acted as swiftly as possible. And this is how they believe they'll get this stuff slipped by in the
Well, and here's the other thing, and I mean, I think we're seeing this develop right now, right, is the House passes a bill that has all sorts of horrendous things in there and just stripping away your rights. Mm-hmm. And then the Senate goes, oh, we don't like that bill. That's too far. Good job.
Yeah.
We're going to do just a few things, a few sensible measures so we can take a little bit. It's not as bad as that bill.
Yeah. I'm
going to shoot you in the head. Please don't do that.
I'll shoot you in the knee.
I'm just gonna cut your arm a little bit.
Well, that's better than not being.
I guess it's better than getting shot in the head.
Yeah.
How about neither?
Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah.
I vote neither.
So, it's so frustrating. So basically, I'm going to lay out 6 different sections on what it pertains to. How
Let's
about
talk
that?
about it.
Let's just do that.
Do it.
So section 101 is basically raising the age of purchase.
From
So,
18
from
to
18 to
21.
21.
Specifically on semi-automatic
Yes.
rifles.
Yes.
So, good
And
point.
shotguns.
And shotguns.
And shotguns.
Okay. So, number one, that does nothing. Uvalde could be done with a lever action. Uvalde could be done with a revolver. It could be done with a single shot break barrel shotgun.
Yes.
It's kindergartners, guys. It's or second graders or whatever it is. They're not going to bum rush this dude. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can shoot one shot, unload your gun, throw another one in there, close the gun, cock the hammer, pull the trigger. No one's doing anything to
Right.
you at that point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's semi-auto. It doesn't matter if the magazine holds 10 or 20 or 15 or 30. It doesn't matter because those things don't stop these massacres.
Right. And Boyd, you're right. Yeah, but now we would need a new definition of semi-automatic rifles and shotguns.
Yes, thank you, Boyd. So
Yes.
right now, when you purchase a 4473, or purchase a gun, fill out a 4473.
Which is a
By the
background
way,
check.
most people who voted for this bill have probably never filled out a 4473, which is a background check, FBI background check.
Yes.
You have to check, is it a long gun, is it a pistol, or is it other. I believe there's a section
Right.
for other. Long gun or pistol. There is no section for semi-auto. So that doesn't even exist as a category or the problem.
Yes.
Again, politicians like, just do it. Let's not worry about how that could actually happen.
They don't care how it happens.
To accomplish whatever bill you're trying to pass.
Right.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's go.
Ban gifting in 201.
Ban gifting. So that's the universal background check thing. Okay.
Yes.
So
And let him go.
the Border Patrol agent who was getting a hair. Nope, not allowed to do that. Barber has to say, no worries. I know that thing's going down at the school down the street, but let's just go over to the gun shop, it into the FBI, and they're usually pretty fast. And then I'll be able to let you take this gun without me babysitting it, and then you can go save the kids. Cool?
Yeah.
That's what a universal background check is, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it is.
No gifting.
No gifting.
No borrowing.
All right. 301 basically bans homemade guns, and also you're not allowed to disassemble. Yeah, a clean gun is a sad gun.
You cannot.
You can't clean them.
You can't disassemble a gun?
Right. It
Again,
bans
laws being made by people who know nothing about the
assemble,
subject.
disassemble. Yeah. And that's, well, and that goes to, like, and then they talk about the ghost guns, the serialized parts.
So if you put a muzzle brake on a gun,
right,
you're putting parts on a gun?
Yes.
What if you put a scope on it? What if you buy the gun and it has a flat top and, like, you didn't buy it that way? You're manufacturing things. You are altering this gun right now.
And that's, yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right. 302 bans non-metal major firearm components. So basically, everything has to be traceable.
What?
Yeah.
Say it again?
So bans non-metal major firearm components.
So they're regulating what the components need to be made of?
Yes.
We don't want stuff that's not metal?
Right. Like, it has to be traceable. It has to be identifiable.
Traceable or like
identifiable?
Go through a metal detector.
Yeah. You have to be able. It has to be able to.
Oh my gosh! We're back in 1987 when Glock introduced the Gen 117, the first popularized polymer pistol. These same idiots, probably Dianne Feinstein at the time, said it's a plastic gun. You're going to be able to take it through a metal detector.
That's it.
You know the barrel is metal, right? Like it's a big old chunk of metal.
You're gonna see it.
You know, there's other metal in the gun, in the slide, in inserts, all that stuff.
It's crazy, right?
They know nothing about this subject.
Nothing.
It'd be like KJ and I like saying, "Here are the new regs and how you treat cancer,"
or flight statuses. Like, these are the new flight rules.
New rules on flying planes. There's been too many wrecks. We got some ideas. First off, fly slower. There's less chance for problems.
I think all planes need to have parachutes.
Yeah. Everybody, we're not going to land the plane. Landing is scary. You hit the bumps and it's turbulence. We're going to parachute the planes down.
Yeah.
The pilots are like, that's not going to work. All right.
401, safe storage laws.
Ooh, safe storage. Yet another stupid ass idea that's stolen from Canada and other places.
And that's
requiring you to lock up your guns and make them not usable.
Yeah. See, they already got that in Canada. So you can't bring them out.
Again, let's go back to the Border Patrol agent who borrowed the shotgun.
Yeah.
So otherwise it'd been like, hey, Bob, cutting my hair, do you have a gun? Well, I do, but it's locked up at the house because by law I'm not allowed to have it just sitting around.
Yeah. It's bad. I mean, that.
And what is the safe storage? What does that have to do with Texas?
Nothing.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
We have to do this because of Uvalde. No, you have to do it because you've always wanted to do it, and you hate guns and you hate gun owners.
That's
Just remember that. They hate you.
Yeah. They hate guns.
They don't hate guns. They hate you. They hate that you love freedom. Sorry.
I know.
It's just the way it is.
402 is a little one. I bet this one will eventually sometime come around to be in place. But placing Surgeon General warnings on like accessories, guns, that type of thing.
It's working.
Right.
It's working out for cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's working well.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody smokes anymore. Nobody vapes.
Yeah. No
It's all good. Alcohol. Nobody drinks alcohol anymore.
I mean, they told me not
Boy,
to.
that Surgeon General dude.
He knows.
Does he have like tassels?
He's not very popular. Lots of medals.
Yeah.
Lots of medals for saving lives.
He was so good during the COVID crisis, right? Wow. Just nailed it.
Yeah. That's very good. 501, add bump stocks to NFA items.
Again, were there bump stocks used in any of these things?
No.
But this is why we have to pass it, because there's been these shootings lately.
But, yes.
See, it just tells you it's not about these shootings. It's not about fixing anything.
Little here.
It's like we just don't like this product.
Yeah, it's little here, little there, little here. Maybe you won't notice. I'm telling you. 601, and this is, I mean, they're all bad. Magazine limits, but you get to keep what you got. You can't transfer them. And
see, that's how they go, we're not taking anything.
No, we're not taking.
We're not taking anything. And that's what Canada does. We're not taking anything. You can keep your AR-15s. They're just never, ever allowed to leave the house.
Right.
Ever.
You can't transfer them. So when you're gone, you have to, everything has to be destroyed.
Right.
No, non-transferable.
It's a generational taking of these products.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what that whole
Again,
is.
I think it's smoke and mirrors. I think it's a way to get the Senate to pass some lesser regs that they get things. And then you have...
And it was likely, I would say it's likely to be, if they were going to choose anything out of the list, I think what they want right now is raising the age and magazine limits. I think that's really kind of where they're leaning towards, I think. But we're not giving you... We're not taking anything else.
Hey,
we just want these.
How old was the shooter in Las Vegas?
56, something like that.
Okay, I'm just checking. Let's see here. Jeremy, rate of fire weapon has no impact on the devastation of an event when it takes over an hour for law enforcement to take action.
That's what a big reason why we say this could have been done with anything.
Surgeon General warning: this will blow your lungs out. Wow.
That's sharp.
Very good.
That's thinking right there.
Changing the age of purchase also doesn't do anything to stop growing monsters. If someone is evil at 18, they're still likely to be evil at 21.
And that's the big thing, because it was...
Wait a minute.
It was,
yeah, go ahead.
It was brought up to me about the Tulsa incident, where he bought it a couple hours before and took it with him. Well, that wasn't the only gun
How old was
used.
that guy?
Oh, he was older than 20. He was like in his 40s.
Yeah, back surgery.
So back surgery, stuff like that. Dude's always in pain. Like, you know, he was going to be mad 10 days down the road. He was going to be mad 20 days down the road. The dude's in pain. The dude is not getting the treatment that he needs. So it didn't matter. So that was one big like thing that was brought up to me last week that I almost went off on.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you having conversations? We're over here on social media. We're on Facebook and YouTube, and we're talking about all this, and we're having a discussion. But are you calling in to your representatives?
No.
Are you donating to gun rights groups that can fight this stuff? And I guarantee you that if anything does pass, it's going to be a lawsuit to the Supreme Court right away. And by the way, those lawsuits aren't free. Like the Second Amendment Foundation or Firearms Policy Coalition, those guys cost money. So they're going to need support. And what I like to do when I don't know something about a subject, I'm like, boy, I really just don't know. I'm not a gun person. I don't own guns.
You just wing it?
No. What I do is I call an Oscar-nominated actor to figure out what do they feel about this, and especially if they grew up near a town where bad stuff happened.
Right.
I feel like
there's a connection there.
They're probably that's really the obvious person to ask about this.
Or let's parade the victims.
Let's put them on a jet and fly them to D.C. to do a press conference.
Or let's parade victims.
Yeah. Let's manipulate
some
parents to get their kids to come up there and describe what they saw and have to relive that thing.
Yeah, shame on you.
Don't
they should be in therapy.
On that one.
They should be in therapy. But anyway, so the whole Matthew McConaughey thing. Fly him in. Remember, he's paid for, like right there. Like he's speaking at the White House.
He's literally.
Do you not think that they briefed him on everything and probably wrote that for him?
Wrote the speech. Absolutely.
And let's not forget.
Give me my lines.
He's an actor.
Like
an actor who is very good. He's a very good actor.
I like his stuff.
Like your stuff, man.
Again, he's somebody who I get it. Strong feelings about this, right?
Yes.
But doesn't know the subject matter. I think at one point during his little speech, he said, we got to get these people who are violating red flag laws. Well, that's not what a red flag law is. It's not like we have to get the people who are violating.
Right.
You don't understand what these are.
And to Matthew McConaughey's credit, he delivered this speech very passionately and really connected with a lot of people across both aisles because he would say a little bit of sweet things to the conservatives and the liberals, and he would say the right things. But you've got to read between the lines, I believe. I believe his speech, we're not going to take stuff. And
Well, you are.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's written right
We're
there.
taking it.
We've got to, there's common middle ground. I'm sorry, when it comes to the Second Amendment, there is no middle ground. There's no but. But this happened. And it is a tragedy, and I am deeply saddened by it, and I wish they would all stop. But evil intends to do evil, no matter what the situation is.
Anyway, I know what you guys know,
be careful.
But just covering this a little bit for you, having a conversation, but get involved, right? Even if you're in a state that's not real good, and especially your senators. The Senate makes me so nervous because it's just, you're on a razor's edge there. It's a 50-50 Senate right now. And we cannot get to the midterms fast enough.
Right.
Because I think that conservative freedom is going to win out in the midterms quite a bit. So we'll see.
Be careful out there, guys. Be contacting your state senators. Be very active in this. This is a fight, and this is a fight we don't want to budge on. And also, get involved at your school board level. Talk with them and try to be constructive, not yelling at people. I mean, I yell here because we're having fun, but try to see, like, let's get serious. Like, let's talk about school safety and actual solutions, not silly stuff that's not going to do anything. Because yes, bigger picture. We need to solve like a cultural issue going on, but that's probably a couple decades to start working on that and reverse that course. So, just our thoughts and stuff. It's just, we're throwing it out there, seeing if it sticks with you guys. Just inducing thoughts, just inducing that thought process on your end as what else can we do? How else can we leverage, what we've got and our abilities. So do what we can. That's it for us. Hope you guys do some shooting this weekend. Be safe out there. Take someone new, introduce someone to guns and to shooting safely and responsibly. That's it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.